Springfest at Lowe's means can't miss savings for your home and lawn. Right now, buy 3 bags, get 3 free on Miracle-Gro 3/4 cubic foot all-purpose garden soil. Plus, buy 2, get 1 free on select exterior paint and stain via mail-in rebate. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/16, excludes Alaska and Hawaii. While supplies last, selection varies by location. See rebate form for complete list of eligible products. Offer excludes clearance and mistints and can't be combined with any other offer, promotion, discount, or coupon.
You're the perfect blend of elegance and style, and your ride should be no different. The 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid meets all your needs, from business to brunch and everywhere in between. With head-turning details like a sleek front end, plus stylish interior, and an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and seamless tech integration. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more about the new 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel
Extra.
Yes, we're back doing sequels this week, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. It's we're back. How are you, Rich?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. The sun is shining. I'm gonna go and take the dogs for a walk. I multiplied him then. Dog for a walk.
Yeah, I was about to say, how many dogs have you got now? Just the one?
I do not have dogs. I just have one dog.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm going to go and take him out in the sunshine, go to the woods or something, try and get my boy away from a screen for more than 4 seconds.
Is he playing or watching?
He switches between the two. So he was watching SpongeBob SquarePants this morning when I came out. But no doubt he'll be on some sort of inane nonsense on YouTube at some point too.
I saw the other day at CinemaCon they're releasing another SpongeBob film like we talked about the other day, and it's called who's his best friend called?
Patrick.
Oh, maybe it's not Patrick.
Patrick Star.
It's Search for Someone. Someone's
Gary the Snail.
No,
Squidward.
Oh, him. Who's he?
Oh, Squidward. He's like the person he works with in the Krusty Krab.
Okay, I think he gets lost.
I don't know how I know all this shit, right?
I don't know, man.
I've seen a lot of SpongeBob now, like George.
That's what I think.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, and has he any interest yet? It's still in the Minecraft movie that's still out, which apparently
nope, none at all.
Fans of the Minecraft are quite liking apparently, and they're applauding every reference in the movie, but. Cool. For adults, they're like, what is this madness?
I'm sure he'll like it when it comes on streaming, but it's not enough to get him into a cinema.
I do wonder if
I did offer, but
that's very kind of you. I do wonder if it's going to get a sequel, so we will find out in the next couple of weeks. Probably.
I will have to watch it. At some point because he's going to want to watch it when it comes to streaming, but it won't be before then.
Okay, cool. And then we'll watch it. Anyway, for today, we're doing a sequel that came out at the end of January.
Yes, we're a little behind.
This has come about because recently we had someone commented on our end of roundup of February on YouTube video, and this is from Ash 1985. So this is all on them. This is what is about to happen.
This is all you, Ash.
I think we read out recently, but I'll read it out again. It says, love the show. Now that I know you look at the YouTube comments, I thought I'll say something. I'd love if you found the time to do a sequel review of Star Trek Section 31. And then he puts in brackets, a contender for worst sequel of 2025. Now, we had a free week this week.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We did have something else planned, but we're pushing that back to next week.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought, let's just do what...
We said we're going to try and do all the sequel releases this year.
Yes.
And this is one that passed us by, mainly because it was only released on Paramount Plus.
Yes, it's on Paramount Plus. So
not much fanfare.
And not many people have Paramount Plus, I don't think. But here we are.
Yeah.
Last week, the Spotlight podcast, our friends over there released it. I haven't listened to that episode yet. I will now listen to it after I've seen it and we've recorded this.
Absolutely. We need to do our review unbiased from their opinions, which will be a lot more qualified than ours because they are big Star Trek fans.
Absolutely.
So if you want an actual proper review, probably go and listen to the Spotlight podcast as well. If you want to hear inane chatter about what we think, you're in the right place.
You're in the right place. So here we go. This was released on, I think, January the 24th, 2025. It's called Star Trek Section 31. It is a spin-off of Star Trek Discovery, in particular, the Michelle Yeoh character.
Yes.
Who's from another dimension or whatever. And her character is called Philippa Giorgio.
Yeah.
Giorgio. Okay,
yeah.
Rich.
You tried to put far too much accent on that, mate.
Well, I thought that from somewhere called Terran.
Yes.
Am I so far?
Terra.
Oh, God. Rich, you're going to have to do an absolute miracle now of a synopsis.
Oh, my God. I forgot that I have to do this.
I have absolutely no idea what happened in this movie. Like, I'm not joking. I couldn't tell you the actual synopsis. Now, I don't even mind if you read this from Wikipedia, because we are going to have to somehow work out what the fuck was going on in this film. Because I think I've watched Star Trek Discovery Series 1 and a bit of 2, and then I found it extremely boring, and I never finished it. I think you watched...
I liked Season 1.
Season 1's great. It's got Jason Isaac in it. It's great.
Yes, I enjoyed that. Season 2, I drifted off.
Thank you.
I didn't get... I think for some reason we didn't have Paramount Plus for a while, so I just dropped it completely, and I've never gone back to it.
It was on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I've watched what was on Netflix, and when it switched to Paramount, I've not watched any more from then.
But you know the character, right? And
I know the character, yes.
And last week, I think it was last week, or the roundup episode, you told me that character was the worst thing about that series.
Yeah.
Cool. So here we are. This is Rich's synopsis of Star Trek Section 31. Take it away, sir.
Okay. It kicks off with a young Philippa Giorgio, teenager, I think would say, probably.
Yeah.
And she is essentially trying to become the, what do they call it, emperor?
Mm-hmm.
Of that mirror universe where she lives. This is the mirror universe, Giorgio, because our universe, Giorgio, is really nice and good and dead now, I think.
Yes.
But the mirror universe, Giorgio, is evil, and the whole universe is kind of evil. Essentially, it's all like scum and villainy. But basically, she has to kill her family to become the emperor, and that's the first scene we see is her killing her family.
Pause.
Yeah,
I liked that scene.
Okay, yeah, me too. Good to this point, right?
Yes, good to this point.
Yeah,
carry on.
There's also a next bit where she is competing against someone to be the emperor, who is, I believe, like supposed to be a really close friend.
Mm-hmm.
And because she killed her parents, she gets to be emperor. He didn't kill his family, so instead his whole town gets destroyed, and he has to then be like her slave, essentially. And she burns him on the face. It's a lush start to the movie.
Not bad.
But at this point, I was like, oh, this is quite dramatic. I can see, though, this looks good. It's very downhill from there.
You're being kind.
It somehow then goes completely batshit and very un-Star Trek-like. So somehow
Keep going.
Now times Philippa Giorgio meets up with a team called Section 31. I think they're trying to take her down. I'm not really sure what's happening at this point. Made up of various pointless people, honestly. I don't care about any of them.
Pause. Apparently Section 31 has been mentioned somewhere in Star Trek history before. It's
okay,
fair enough. CIA, Dark Horse,
Black Ops kind of thing.
In the Star Trek world. Okay?
Okay.
Unpause.
Okay. And yeah, she ends up kind of joining them. They try to kill her, but then they fail, and she joins them because there's a weapon that she designed that has been captured, and she wants her weapon back, and they want to stop the person with the weapon from using it. And from then on, fuck knows.
Okay, the weapon is called the Godsend, and there's a good joke if it's the Godsend or the Godsend.
That is true, yeah, that's a decent joke. Oh, I should also say there's a mole in their group. They figured it out pretty quickly, I think, that there's some sort of double agent working in their team.
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know who that is.
Should we delve into the team?
You do know who that is because it's fucking obvious. But anyway.
So the team is made of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 members? 6.
Yes.
Because one of them dies pretty soon, quickly. The one who can be sexy talking and then something goes wrong there. So there's about 5 members, and made by Omar Hardwick, plays Alok Sahar or something. Man has literally no charisma at all in this movie.
I don't.
There's a vacuum of all kind of entertainment. There is Sam Richardson plays Quasi. He's a very funny man normally.
He is, yeah.
He's my bright spot in this movie that I just grabbed on.
But he's not funny.
Maybe just he's a big Star Trek fan and was like, oh, brilliant, I'm going to be in some kind of Star Trek film.
He's not. He should be the comic relief, but he isn't. No,
because the comic relief is
Robert Kaczynski from fucking Hollyoaks. Is it Hollyoaks?
Yes, and EastEnders, I believe.
And EastEnders.
And some other movies, playing Zeph. Okay. And he's in a mech suit.
Yes, yeah. And he's probably the comedy relief. He's the one who doesn't understand if it's God's end or God's send.
Great scene. Then we got Casey Rull.
Who plays
Rachel Garrett. Now, Rachel Garrett apparently turns up in another part of Star Trek in the future as a captain of a ship or something like that. Not quite sure how many episodes. Me and Rich are not big on Star Trek TV series.
We're not, sorry. But she's very nothing.
No.
She's very bland in this.
And then we have and I'm going to say it, the fucking abomination of this film. Sven Rogok, who plays Fuzz. Now, Fuzz...
Awful.
He was given... either he was given this part or he chose to play like this. He is something...
Irish?
I wasn't even against the Irish.
Irish has got a question mark on it because I ain't sure.
It's not fucking Irish, Rich.
He's trying to be Irish.
He is a falcon.
Something like that.
Suit, hang on.
He's basically a tiny, tiny creature, microscopic creature controlling a mech suit.
Yes.
Essentially. And he looks like a Vulcan.
And for some reason, he's fucking Irish.
Yeah. Well, loosely.
But it reminded me of the Charlie Hunnam character from whatever that film was called.
I can't remember. I don't know what film you're talking about.
You know the one, the Zack Snyder horrible one that I've burnt to the back of my brain. And
the Rebel
Moon from the first one, when
one.
he puts a dodgy Irish accent. I don't know why these people keep putting dodgy Irish accents, unless you're Irish and can do a good Irish accent. And he plays this part like what can I even describe it? Like a madman who has just taken way too much drugs.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
There's no rhyme or reason to anything he does in this film.
It's insane.
Especially when he turns up at the end again as the wife and does another horrible accent of the Southern America or something.
I know, right? I'm so glad it wasn't just me. That I was kind of going, what the fuck is this?
I think whatever enjoyment you get out of this film, he kind of sucks out of it just from thinking whatever it is. And I'm not even joking when I keep asking what happened in this film. Like you said, the last 40 minutes.
It's fucking intelligible, honestly. Like, I genuinely had no idea.
Now, I've done a bit of reading on this, and it seems this Section 31 got announced pretty soon after the first season of Discovery, and everyone loves Michelle Yeoh, and it was going to be a TV series. Yeah, apart from you.
I mean, I love Michelle Yeoh, I just don't like that character.
Yeah. It was going to be a TV series.
Okay.
So they sent out loads of people to go and write a series, and then due to other factors, pandemic, probably the decreased love in Star Trek Discovery and quality they were putting out, they squeezed it into this movie. Now, then this movie was like, okay, it's not even going to get a cinema release. We're going to put you straight onto Paramount Plus kind of thing. And kind of, I'd maybe even say hidden away slightly because we kind of missed it.
Yeah.
And is it an insult to compare it to other Star Trek films that are not all good?
No, not all Star Trek films are good, but all Star Trek films feel like Star Trek films, and this does not. If you told me this was a Star Wars film, then I maybe would have believed you a bit more. Yeah. Like, this does not. This feels like such a departure from what you think of Star Trek. Star Trek is supposed to be like the big brother of Star Wars, right? Star Wars is the stupid action. Yeah, it's fun. Star Trek is supposed to be to make you think. And the only thing this made me think was, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. Like, what is going on the Fire Planet thing that they were searching for the mole? And
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm so glad I'm so glad you feel like this as well, because I thought, I'm going into this really unprepared because I've got no idea what happened.
No, I had to... Once, it took me 3 times to watch it pretty much. And I watched the beginning bit and then stopped. And then I came back, watched another bit. And then I had to have a nap and had to pause it and have a sleep and then come back. And I was like, I can't watch this while I'm thinking, oh, I should be sleeping right now or having a nap. I'm tired. I recharged my batteries. I thought I'm going to go in strong for the last 20 minutes. And then they're doing something in space with trash and trying to stop the Sand character who is not dead from the beginning.
Yeah.
And he somehow made his way to this mirror universe as well. It seems to be an easy thing to do. And then at the end, he's trying to destroy something. And I can't work out if it's the mirror universe or this universe. It's just not.
I genuinely don't know.
Clear. But thanks, Ash 1985.
Cheers, mate.
For putting us on course for this movie, because I can't know if you tell, but I don't think we enjoyed this.
I think I enjoyed the first 5 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, that
as a plus point for this movie, I enjoyed the first 5 minutes or so. I think there were maybe little nuggets that were all right, but as a whole, no, I did not enjoy this movie.
It's not put together. It feels like there's something on the floor somewhere that they've cut and doesn't make sense or hasn't been filmed.
It very much feels like a TV show that they've cut into a movie. So you saying that kind of makes a lot of sense,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does feel like there's bits missing. It's a bit like Moana 2, actually. It just feels like there's chunks of it missing. Like we somehow get to the end without any kind of real thought or explanation.
Are they trying to do like a Guardians of the Galaxy kind of vibe along the way?
Yeah, they are kind of trying to do that, build that kind of, space family, aren't they? But the problem with that is that none of them are particularly likable.
Oh, no.
They're either boring, annoying, or just plain fucking not even there.
Even the way Michelle Yeoh plays her character at some point, it's like the
that's why I don't like her character.
Evil queen from like a Disney movie. She's all bit over the top. I think she hams up, especially when she's in her nightclub bit and she's talking to the other guys and stuff.
And that's why I don't like her in the series, because that's that's how I feel about that character there. It's it feels too hammy. It's too much. Like, yeah, I think the real evil characters don't have to try. She tries too hard.
It's not right for the movie.
No,
I don't
really
think it's
isn't
right for her character, to be honest. In this one, I had nothing against her in the TV series. I thought the whole plot line was really cool in the TV series, Discovery Series 1. Really enjoyed it. The twist, her that she's secretly back and being evil all the time, kind of thing. Great.
Yeah.
And then we get to this. Apparently it was her idea to do a spin-off as well, because she enjoyed playing the character from the TV series. So she went to Alex Kurtzman and went, do you know what, we could do something here? And he liked the idea. And then we got this Section 31, apparently, like I said, is somewhere in Star Trek lore that it's a thing. And I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
on paper.
I think it's a different spin on Star Trek, definitely. It definitely is different.
Not a good one.
Not a good one, in my opinion, but some people might disagree with me on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see if they do disagree with you.
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
Uh-oh. The last cookie.
You can get a new box of cookies in as fast as an hour with Walmart Express Delivery.
Are you my guilty self-conscience?
No, I'm the the voice offering you promo code EXPRESS for free delivery on your first order.
Hey, who ate my cookies?
You mean, these cookies?
Order now. Welcome to your Walmart. Promotion valid for first express delivery order. $50 minimum subject to availability. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Rotten Tomato. Let's move on to Rotten Tomato.
We're doing Rotten Tomatoes first, not IMDb first.
We don't normally do IMDb on...
Oh, do we not do it on this one?
No.
Sorry. I always get confused.
I can tell you the IMDb if that were...
I'm going to say it's below 6 because, like we always say IMDb is between 6 and 8 unless it's really bad or really good.
We'll do Rotten Tomatoes.
This is going to be below the 6.
I'll tell you
okay.
The IMDb. So, critics.
I'm gonna be funny and I'm going to say 31. I can't avoid it.
That is actually really hilarious, but you're wrong.
I love how you said that's really hilarious, like it's the least hilarious thing you've ever heard.
Yeah, it is at 20%.
Oh, okay.
I've just read that this film was an hour and 35 minutes, and it felt so much longer than that.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it? Mad, isn't it?
It really did. Yeah. That's wild. Probably felt even longer for you because you had gaps in it.
Yeah. Someone's put it's his sloppy, misguided, and frankly rote, overstuffed with concepts that it only superficially explores.
Mm-hmm.
While Section 31 gives viewers a little more insight into the Terran Empire and their ruthless customs, the narrative oddly pivots from strong start to more generic outfit, unfortunately missing all the hallmark Star Trek elements.
Yep.
A disastrously misguided and ineffective endeavour that strikes all the wrong notes right from the get-go.
True.
This is without doubt the weakest instalment in almost 60 years of Star Trek history.
Also true.
This is a rather nutty Guardians of the Galaxy style romp with choppy action and very little way of the plot. I don't think there is a plot, personally, but here we go.
No.
So 20% for critics. Audience.
Do you think there might be a few audience people that give it a little bit more?
Well,
maybe appeal to audiences slightly more? Because there are those people out there that go and be like, oh, explosions. So I'm going to go 28%.
You're being kind. It's 16%.
Oh! I think maybe because the audience are Star Trek fans and this is not a Star Trek movie, really.
A lot of people are basically, this is the only Star Trek movie that I quit watching before the end. I made it less than halfway through. It's simply not worth watching. There's lots of comments like that. There is a comment, Bill A, 5 stars. A very fun and action-packed movie. The hate is not justified. It seems most viewers went into this movie with unwarranted expectations. This is not Starfleet. I look forward to the next Section 31 movie and learning more about the Emperor and the Terran universe.
Next. That's optimistic. Next one. Oh dear. This ain't getting another one.
There's another one who didn't finish it. As a 1 star. As a lifelong Trekkie, I really wanted to like this. I remember when the project was announced as a series, I was very excited, but Paramount let me and us all down. The dump at the beginning was... someone didn't like the beginning. I thought it was the best bit.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Looked like something a YouTuber making a drama exposing video would do.
Okay.
Half star. Section 31 is the worst Star Trek ever. Make it go away, please.
I mean, that's not wrong.
I wouldn't put it. 1, it might have worked better as a TV series. You never know, but we never will now. 2, I would not even put these in. If I was doing a Star Trek ranking, which we are going to do pretty soon.
We are going to do, yeah. We are.
We're not putting this in there. This is not a Star Trek movie.
No. Okay. That's fair.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. It doesn't at all feel like a Star Trek movie. At all. Like, there's nothing about it that feels like a Star Trek movie. However, it is, though, because they've got it. It's in the title.
It does say Star Trek Section 31.
We are going to break up the Star Trek movies, though, aren't we?
I think so, yes. So where would we put this?
I guess you'd put it in, like, the modern ones.
Oh, this bottom. There you go. We don't have to worry about it anymore.
It's the worst one. There we are.
It's the worst one. Just to let you know, IMDb, it was 3.8 out of 10.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad for IMDb. For one that's not been review bombed, like Snow White was, like, that's really bad.
It just feels like they've made the wrong decisions on almost everything. And it feels rushed in, again, almost every way. And it almost, I feel sorry for Star Trek fans if you were looking for it. Because me and you, we're not big Trekkies. And no. I think that the people that were looking forward to this, if there were people looking forward to this, should ask for their money back, to be honest. It's full of talented people doing horrible work, from not even just the makers, but also the people in it. Shall we try and rate it?
Oh dear, this is going to be tough. I mean, it's definitely up there for worst sequel so far this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think I can't think of anything below it. It's still early.
Yeah, it's still we're April though, mate.
Yes, but not many sequels have actually come out yet. Like we've really been doing other things.
I'm trying to think what I was thinking about this the other day. Like, what's my best sequel and my worst sequel so far this year? I think my best sequel this year is Bridget Jones 4.
I think you're right. I don't think there's any question about that so far. It's a strong sequel.
It is, right? And I think this is my worst.
And
I think I'm going to give it half a star. And I think that's generous, if I'm honest.
I was going to give it a 1 just for the beginning, and there was a bit of music in the club that I quite liked, and I liked the God's End, God Send joke. I also wanted to keep calling it the God's Eye from Fast and Furious for this movie. So
that's a good point, actually. So you're giving it 1 star.
I think so.
You think it's better than Kraven the Hunter? Because I think I'd prefer to watch Kraven the Hunter over this.
Oh my lord!
That's how bad I think this is. I think they're both bad, don't get me wrong. They're both half a star worthy, but... Well,
this is a lot shorter, I think, of Kraven the Hunter.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Either way, I'm
get some points for you.
I don't want to watch either of those films.
What about Expendables 4?
Expendables 4 is worse than this.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, actually, yeah.
I don't think this had any, stupid plot points, because I couldn't understand the plot points.
It might have done, I don't know what they were.
But it didn't have any made me giggle, because it was just so outrageous and silly, like Kraven.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there's no bits where I'm rolling my eyes, massively just because it's so dumb. It's just intelligible. Just no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and when we say if it's an unequal sequel, then I guess we're comparing it to other Star Trek movies in the long run.
What's the last Star Trek movie that came out?
It was Star Trek Beyond.
Beyond, where it's definitely unequal because it's nowhere near Beyond.
Beyond
is decent.
Decent. I don't think enough people have actually watched Beyond yet.
I think that's because what's the
middle one? Into Darkness.
Into Darkness. That was shit. I think that probably put people off Beyond.
We're giving away too many.
True. But Into Darkness makes this look like a fucking master. This makes Into Darkness looks like a fucking masterpiece.
Yes.
So yeah.
The bit when that Fuzz character or the Falcon mech suit thing turned up at the end, I was like, oh, "You've got to be fucking kidding me!"
I know, right?
I don't understand.
It would be like a Rise of Skywalker at the end moment if I'd have been in the cinema.
I think the guy that plays him, Fuzz, is South African.
Oh, really? Okay.
So why didn't they just make him South African? I don't know. We don't want to have this an American accent. Then, hey, this actor, he's South African. That's a cool accent.
If you needed to be Irish, just get a fucking Irish actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're out there, guys. They're not hiding the Irish actors.
They're really not. If
you want to hire Irish actors to be in your sci-fi movies, Irish actors.
There are decent Irish actors to be out there, that can actually do the accent. Anyway, it's bad. It's bad.
You're saying a 1.
No, I'm saying half.
Half.
Yeah.
And I'm saying a 1.
Yeah.
Because I'm, for some reason, feeling kind today a little bit. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, there's no bits that really stand out. I don't know what they were doing on that planet. I know they were searching for the mole for a bit, and I don't understand why the fire was coming out all over the place. And I don't understand what I know the beginning, but the initial contact with Michelle Yeoh's character and the team.
I don't know.
And then the weird mask guy, which I'm guessing is San, turning up, who nicked the package. Oh, God.
Yeah. I just presumed that must have been him, but they don't actually say that at any point, do they?
No.
There's no, like... It's just bad. It's just bad with bad stuff on top. And I think we should stop talking about it now. It's had enough.
I'm just trying to get to 30 minutes, to be fair.
We'll get to 30 minutes by the time I've done the roundup. I'm going to talk about taking dogs for walks again. It'll be fine.
So if, like Ash got in contact with us and suggested a sequel that we missed, if we have missed another sequel or whatever, please feel free to contact us through whatever way.
All the social medias.
And then I'm going to pass you to Rich, who will do his outro. Yeah. So here we go.
Go on your social media, type in Unequal Sequel. We're not in the bad place. We don't do that Elon Musky nonsense. Sorry, not on there. But any of the others, just type in Unequal Sequel in the search bar. You'll find us. We're on Blue Sky. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. That's probably the easiest one to get hold of us on. But yeah, any of those things, Threads, all that stuff, we're there. Leave us a comment on our YouTube videos if you want to. Leave us a comment on Spotify that you can do now. And while you're there, if you wouldn't mind giving us a review, 5 stars would be lovely. Please do review the podcast. It really means a lot to us. It does mean that other people can find the podcast better, and also means that we get that one step closer to becoming Rotten Tomatoes certified critics. Because wouldn't that be funny if me and Dave could actually say we're proper critics now? Yeah, and then people have to listen to our nonsense views. But yeah, do that. Get in touch. Let us know what you thought of Section 31, and let us know what you think, what other sequels we should be doing. Maybe we've missed other ones. You can also email us as well. So if you don't do the social media thing, we are unequalsequel@hotmail.com. So send us an email over there. We will read out all your comments in the end of month roundup. Don't forget, season 8 has now started. So we're a couple of episodes into that, and they are incredible. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the auto download button. We will drop into your pod player choice every single week. If you really love us, get yourself over to anotherslice.com/unequal sequel, where for just $2.99 a month, you have heard me right, it is $2.99 a month. That is less than like half a cup of coffee from Starbucks. Just get over there.
When he says get over there, he means to Another Slice, not Starbucks.
Not Starbucks. Fuck's sake. I've really fucked this up, haven't I?
It's going great.
Yeah. Get over to anotherslice.com/unequal sequel and join the subscription service. You'll get an extra bit for all our interview episodes called the Sequel Sessions. You'll get Disenfranchised, and you'll get Box Set Mentality. 3 other podcasts from us, less than £1 per podcast. I mean, it's incredible value. Let's not be wrong.
It's a bargain. Yeah. All good?
Yeah, I think I mullered that, but hey, there we are.
In the magic of editing, people won't notice how long that took.
Oh, you're going to leave all the crap in though, aren't you?
No, I don't think so on that one. Not when you're like tripping over your words a bit. It's funny when you're getting the words wrong.
Okay, fair.
I think. But, this reminds me of the times when we used to do, we had to get our extra episodes 30 minutes bang on.
Yeah.
And I think today we might be doing that.
We kept it tight. We kept it
tight because these kind of films are the worst to talk about, really, when they're just crap.
There's just nothing. I mean, there just isn't anything to talk about. How many times can you say it's really bad? Don't watch it. It's really bad.
Don't watch it.
It doesn't even make me angry. I don't even care. It's not like I've watched it and I have any particular emotion about it whatsoever. I'm just meh.
No, because you know what Rich is like when he gets angry? Go listen to the Matrix resuscitation episode if you want to hear him really angry. He was having a bad week on that one.
My back really hurt, man. I don't normally get angry.
Shall we rewatch that and review it again while you're not angry and tired?
Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
That
I don't really want to have to watch it again, though.
We'll have to wait for the 5-year anniversary or whatever it is. What must be coming up at some point soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, everyone. Get in contact if you want. Thank you for listening. It is a goodbye from me. Bye-bye. It is also a goodbye from him.
Bye!
See you on the next one, sequel to this one. Hope you have a good week. Bye-bye.
I think we did well to get through half an hour of that.
Yeah, we're getting good at podcasting now. Entries have opened for Independent Podcast of the Year award. We have to pick 3 15-minute extracts of our work that we have to do. So if anyone also can recommend which 15 minutes you like of us, I would imagine it's one of the interview episodes.
Who knows, though? So I've had a lot of feedback that people like the extra episodes more than the interview episodes.
I would disagree with them, but I respect those people.
Me too.
Yeah. So if anyone has any good ideas, get in contact. Thank you very much.